Hello. Today my top 10 Excel tips and tricks video. If you want to receive more tips and tricks videos, please like, subscribe and share. So let's get started. For my first tip, I'll show you the analysis tool. If you have a couple of columns with letters and numbers and that kind of stuff, you can go down here and you will find a quick analysis tool. It will show you different formattings. It can show you charts. It can show you different totals, tables, spark lines. The other way to get there, if you don't want to go through the menu, you can right click on your mouse button and you will find it here. The exact same menu. Auto fit column width. So how do you do that? Let's say you have white columns, you want to change that. You can select all three of them. Just go to the top left mouse button, select them, and then you double tap on your left mouse button. The other way is go to the triangle over here. Then you select basically all the columns. You go stand in between the columns. And then you can do all three at the same time. Or if you have 20 columns, you can you do that in one go. So that's auto width. Absolute cell reference. So we have a product X VAT, including VAT and the VAT amount. Over here we have the VAT percentage. When I change this, it changes. So let's say 20%. If you pull this formula down, like this, it goes all over the place. It just doesn't work. So how do you accomplish this? Over here, you have the formula. And when you put a dollar sign in front of the column and the row, it becomes absolute. So you see it's pointing towards that E2. When you pull it down, you see it's still pointing towards that cell. So it becomes absolute. When you pull this down, it will add the VAT amount to the non-VAT amount, totaling including VAT. That's absolute cell reference. Next tip, text to columns. Over here you have a list of names and locations, and you want to spread them out over 3 columns because you have first name, second name, city. You go to, first of all, you select what you want to change. You go to data, text to columns. Because these are comma separated, characters such as commas or tabs separated each field. Okay, we got that. Check deeliminated, go to next, click comma, and you already see over here what it's going to do. Click next, and you're done. Filters. You have a couple of columns, a couple of rows with data, and you want to filter out based on criteria. Stand in a cell, you go to data, go to filter, and you see filter. And now you want to filter based on not all, but just A. And now you filter out everything in this column under the letter A. You want to add a letter C. Now you get ACA. You want to use different criteria. What do we get? Just one. So that's filters. 3D references. So you have sales figures from 3 months and you want to make one total sheet. What you can do is just copy one all the way to the end, create a copy. You change it to, let's say, total. But now you want to change all tabs with an extra heading. So got the first one selected, shift button, check January. Now you say on the right mouse button on the first row, insert. And let's change it to sales. Now you got sales. When you go to check it all out, it's on every tab. But now you want to make it more interesting. You want to have one sheet with all the numbers from all the months. So you go to, let's say, this field, formula, auto sum. You go to January, check B3 because that's the field you want to add up. Shift button, March, enter. And now when you go to total, you see it made a sum of January till March for B3. If you copy this down, get all the totals from all the sheets from January to March. And that's 3D references. So now you got all the sales figures from all the months combined on one sheet, total sheet. 3D references. Drop down list. So how do you do that? First of all, we have a couple of numbers over here. Go to this spot, do this one. Go to data. And over here you have data validation. Data validation. You go to allow a list source. You need a source. You drag it across where you want to find the numbers. In cell dropdown. Okay, so when you check here, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, and I left one empty. If I add 5, you can see the options you can pick from. Very, very useful. Removing duplicates. So sometimes you have a list of lots of names and stuff in it, and you want to remove the duplicates. So what you do is you select where you want to search, you go to data, remove duplicates, and then you say to delete duplicate values, select one or more columns that contains duplicates. So I have selected all columns, and now I say okay, and it removed 5 duplicates found, removed 7 unique values remain. Flash and autofill. So you have a long list of email addresses, and you start typing. As soon as you start on the second one, Excel guesses based on the pattern what it needs to flash fill, and you're done. When you go to autofill, it works a bit different. Autofill needs at least 2 things to set up a pattern. Let's say month, January, and then you do February, and you see it doesn't flash fill, but as soon as you select both, you start dragging it down, it autofills. It works on months and on dates and on, but it does need a pattern. So if you have, for example, something like this, you type in 1, double click, and it patterns the left column. It copies the left column all the way down. Again, you do something like this, it has a pattern of 1. Oh, and you can copy it down. So that's the difference between flash fill and autofill. Especially flash fill is very useful. So these are my top 10s. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll start working on the next video.